The Pontifical Commission for the Protection of Minors aims to promote the protection of the dignity of minors and vulnerable adults. 10 years after its creation, the commitment of Pope Francis to safeguard minors was further strengthened by the Memorare Initiative.
La crisi degli abusi sessuali però è particolarmente grave per la Chiesa perché mina la sua capacità di abbracciare in pienezza la presenza liberatrice di Dio.
Join us as we talk about this initiative and how the Catholic Church in the Philippines has implemented its safeguarding policy. Only here in Cyber Chat Season 3, Episode 10, Hashtag The Catholic Church on Safeguarding Children.
Celebrated in Rome Philippines for Cyber Day. At sasamahan ko naman kayo tungkol sa mga usaping pangiban.
Marami din nag-participate ng mga bata, no?
And 300 above.
Malaya at nakakabatang araw po sa inyong lahat.
As a parent, talagang importante ang cyber safety because of misinformation, fake news. Isang mapagpalayang araw po ulit sa ating mga ka-chatters. Ako po si Attorney Praise, ang inyong resident na tagapagtanggol. At isa na namang exciting at educational episode ang naghihintay sa atin ngayong araw na ito.
At ito naman po ang inyong aspiring counselor, si Kuya Pao, and we'll start in a little bit.
Welcome back, Kuya Pao. Nakakatuwa at magkasama na naman tayo sa isang episode. At malamang pakiramdam ko seryoso na naman tong pag-uusapan natin ngayon, no?
Tama, Attorney Praise. Seryoso, very important at relevant ang ating advocacy sa Cyber Guardians PH and sa International Justice Mission.
Tama, Kuya Pao. Several past episodes of Cyber Chat, we highlighted the value formation, spirituality, and connecting to our core as human beings. I believe other than the family, the Church plays the most crucial role in developing and transforming people into human beings who genuinely care for other human beings based on its teachings and examples. Samahan niyo po kami dito sa
Cyber Chat Season 3.
Teka. You really have all the reasons to be very excited, Kuya Pao. Kasi ako mismo excited. We have a guest co-host today na dati na nating guest resource person in episodes 4 and 5. Actually, suki na natin siya eh.
Aha, at kilala ko siya, Attorney. I'm so grateful for having connected to him at the time of the pandemic.
Naku, mukhang may interesting backstory kayo ha. I'd love to know more about that later. Pero, tawagin muna natin siya before tayo magkwentuhan. Let us all welcome in Cyber Chat RMT Center for Family Ministries President and Cyber Guardian Philippine Incorporated's Vice Chair, the one and only Reverend Father Teodulo Gonzalez, SJ, or Father Ted for short.
Hi, Praise.
Welcome, Father
Hello.
Ted.
Salamat.
Good day
Thank
po.
you,
Good day, Father.
Thank you, Pao.
Again, welcome. Again, dito sa Cyber Chat, Father Ted. We are so happy to have you here today. Ngayon, may kinukwento kasi si Kuya Pao kanina, Father Ted.
Yes.
Paano ba kayo nagkakilala? Kasi sabi niya, meron kayong naging bonding nung pandemic na mention niya yun kanina.
Baka siya lang magkwento. Pao, baka meron kang gustong Paano kita nakilala na lang?
Ayan.
O paano mo ko nakilala, di ba?
Okay. Actually, nag-start din yun sa Cyber Chat. Naging guest nga siya nung previous season ng Cyber Chat. Pero eventually, nung nag-pandemic, I reached out to him dahil nga sa, of course, as we all know, we all shared yung yung blow sa mental health nung time na yun. So I needed some guidance from Father Ted.
At saka, siya, naghahanap ng yung susunod na kabanata ng buhay, mga ganyan.
Oh.
Sapagkat ito, maraming talents itong si Pao,
Oo.
Pero saan ba yan ilalagay, mga ganyan?
So parang nagkaroon kayo ng counseling opportunity nung pandemic.
Correct. Parang ano lang, parang siguro, ang tawag dyan, alalay lang, alalay.
Oo.
Sa kanyang paghahanap yan.
Oo, pero Father Ted, I'm sure hindi lang yan nag-limit nung pandemic kasi 'di ba? Beyond the pandemic, kailangan naman talaga namin ng guidance, mentorship from wise people like you. Bago natin tawagin ang ating guest for today, bigyan muna natin ng brief background ng ating mga viewers about the Pontifical Commission on the Protection of Minors and Vulnerable Adults, which was created by Pope Francis on March 22, 2014 as an advisory agency.
The Commission aims to promote the protection of the dignity of minors and vulnerable adults, using the forms and methods consonant with the nature of the Church, which they consider most appropriate, as well as through their cooperation with individuals and groups pursuing these same objectives.
And then also to further, strengthen the implementation of the Commission's objectives in the local parishes. The Memorare Initiative was launched in 2023. Ang layunin ng Memorare Initiative ay tulungan ang mga simbahan to develop strong abuse prevention policies. At ito na lamang mga January 2024 ay bumisita dito sa Pilipinas ang Asia-Oceania team of the Pontifical Commission on the Protection of Minors, or PCPM. I also understand that there were orientation sessions conducted on the mandate of the PCPM and its Universal Guidelines Framework, or UGF, and the Memorare Initiative. Gusto ko lang idagdag, even for the Society of Jesus in the Philippines, sa province namin, parang nagkaroon ng training program or formation, especially for safeguarding. So, sineryoso ng province. And also to inform our different communities.
Siguro, Father, pwede nating banggitin yung 3 pillars of the Memorare Initiative that you just mentioned. Kasi dyan iikot ang ating conversations ngayong araw na ito, especially with our guest later.
Correct. Yeah. Mamaya siguro, here, tingnan natin. Firstly, the creation of the structures and systems to receive reports of abuse and assist people impacted by abuse in an appropriate manner. So yung una muna, yung parang the reporting. Pangalawa, assistance in the development and implementation of safeguarding policies and formation. So mga policies naman. Tapos pangatlo, the creation of local safeguarding networks for resource sharing. Ito mga pillars na to were discussed along with the Universal Guidelines Framework as possibilities to better streamline the safeguarding process and to ensure that people affected by abuse as well as those who report are treated with pastoral care.
Naiinip na ata ang ating guest. Tawagin na ba natin siya?
Ayan, wag muna. Mag-break muna tayo dahil mahabang kwentuhan nito. Mga ka-chatters, magbabalik po kami.
Abangan ang ating special guest.